So Barb just went through the analytics of YouTube and told me that 65% of you that are watching my videos, and you're watching pretty much all of the video, you're not subscribed. Come on, push the subscribe button. Push the notification button while you're at it, then you won't miss anything. And the adventure begins. We've got everything home. The friend who's a boy is over there inside the trucks, sweeping them off. Barb just got home, bringing the tractor and cart. And I got this combine home. We got the corn head home. Tweet. And now, like I said, the adventure begins. Blowing off all the crap. That's the nice thing about these deers, is they flip up like that. And look at that. Made in USA. Imagine that. But all this crap's got to get blown off. Then we got to wash it. Then we got to blow the combine off. And then we got to wash it. And the tractor and the cart, because Barb got the tractor dirty the past couple of days.
Wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't get mud on it.
Yeah, you hear? Wouldn't be doing her job. I got to empty the dryer like you saw me do for beans when we switched from beans to corn, but I got a tractor trailer coming here shortly to load, so I'm going to wait until that's done, and then I will empty the dryer, and then the dryer's got to be clean. Lots of cleaning to do the next 3 days. And she should wash the tractor. She got it dirty. Friend who's a boy is blowing off the corn head. Nasty, dusty job. He got the trucks clean. Nastier, dusty job is blowing the combine off. For all of you that are farmers, you know that. Alright, I'm going back over by the dryer because I now have this going. I've done the thing like I showed you in a previous video, where I tricked the dryer by putting the, where am I pointing? I don't know, up there. Where I put the bungee cord on to make that sensor think it doesn't need any more wet drain. So I'm draining the dryer out right now of what corn is left in it. I did turn the heat on for not very long at all, because it was 17.5 to 18% corn. So if that goes on top of the bin, what little bit of that in the top of the dryer will blend in. So now it's wait for this to drain. And this will probably be a this weekend project, getting the dryer all blown off and clean, because it's supposed to be beautiful. Well, it is beautiful today. It's supposed to be back up high 60s, near 70 this weekend. Ooh, dusty though. Bees wings. I just loaded that tractor trailer load of corn to go to Pennsylvania. Monday and Tuesday they said we could hit a record. I think the record both days are like 71, 72. So, and yes, I hope to get everything cleaned up this weekend, because I made plans with a couple of buddies. We're going golfing one more time on Monday. So we're going to be working till dark or after dark today, tomorrow, and Sunday to try and get everything cleaned up, put away while the weather is good. Go look at last year's videos of cleaning things up with snow on the ground. Yeah, much nicer. And so it begins, the blowing off of the combine. The friend who's a boy. That is the worst job in the world, in my opinion. That and cleaning the dryer. Of course, there's the supervisor working hard. Corn head is over there. That is where I am headed to start pressure washing. Yay. as you just saw, I washed the corn head. I gave the loader tractor here, the 5115, a quick bath because a friend who's a boy is still blowing off the combine. I gave the Gator a quick bath. So now I'm gonna go park this in the cornfield here across from the shop where the two trucks are parked. I had him sweep them out this morning because I'm gonna fill my oil can that's an oil can that's like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a fire extinguisher type thing. Fill it partially full with oil and then pump air into it, and you can blow oil out the hose. So I'm gonna oil up all the chains, the gathering chains on the head. Before this gets put away, I'll probably let it sit here in the cornfield for a day to let the oil drip. So sue me, Greta. He's looking dusty over there because he's just took his glasses off to wipe them off. Oh, seriously, door handle? There. But so he's still just a cleaning. This is where I opened up the rock trap this morning, as you can see. Got out the last of the corn that's in there. I might put that in a bucket and go put it somewhere near one of my deer stands. But looks pretty good. Yes, when it completely dries, like everything else, if you look back at some of my videos from last fall, combine will be the same thing. You'll find some dirt streaks here and there, but there ain't nothing you're gonna do about it. Trucks look pretty good and clean, I'm gonna assume. Yep. So I still gotta shut the tailgate on this one. That's what's nice about this. It not only has the coal chute, but it has the entire back end of the truck that'll open up. So looks like he did a good job there. So next we'll be washing the combine. That's the fun one. Yes, it is. Ask anybody who does it. My genius kid sitting up on the cab of the combine while her friend who's a boy finishes blowing it off. I wish I had thought quick enough and set this thing here in front, or had Chelsea hold on to it while we took all the covers off to the rotor, and I had him blowing the inside of the combine out while I was running it. Yeah, that was quite the dust cloud. And now he's blowing off all the remnants that are on the outside after blowing the whole inside off. That was nasty. Needless to say, we're all quite black here and dirty. Except for the supervisor. He's been hanging out on the lawn eating whatever corn that he could pick up off the ground here that came out of the rock trap. But almost ready to start washing. And there goes the child. Look at the nasty dust. Dirt and grime on the outside. But she's all blowed off. Now we're over here washing. You know, it was nice and dry till that last farm we got on. It had a few wet spots. It's always a wet farm. So we're starting with the tracks. Chelsea's being a pain like usual. Stop annoying your friend who's a boy.
I'm not annoying him. He's threatening me.
He's busy.
He's threatening me.
Washing tracks out. I told him get him the best he could. It's not like we're worried about him freezing over the winter. It's gonna sit. What he doesn't get exactly clean is gonna dry. And when the thing is first pulled out next year, next summer, when we get it ready, late summer, them dried chunks will all fall off all over my shop floor like it did this year. So I I told him start with the tracks, then we go up top, start with the top, getting in the bin, all that, work our way down, then do everything inside area here, and then we shut the outer skins and do the outside. Look at the black smutty stuff from the corn being so dry towards the end. So we won't get it completely washed tonight because, as you can see, looking that way, the sun is getting low. It is 4:15, and unfortunately our sun sets like 4:50. Probably by about 5 o'clock we're done, and then tomorrow we'll go back at it again. But God, 70 degrees today. Tomorrow, which is Saturday and Sunday, 68 to 70. Monday and Tuesday, low 70s. Could set records. It's gonna be a lot of whatever beans are left in our area are getting pumped out right now, that's for sure. And there's gonna be a lot of corn pumped out the next few days with this kind of weather. And the propane guy came and topped off my tanks for my winter heat, because that also heats my shop. And he made the comment to me that, oh, you didn't use hardly any propane this year compared to normal. And I just realized I pretty much got the camera right in my face, so sorry about that. But he said nobody did, so that's one good thing. Yields were down a little overall. We haven't done the math yet. Of course, I can't do it off the combine computer because of the 2 or 3 different times that the monitor decided not to work. But Barb will figure up all the wet weights that went through the cart, and we can convert them over to dry, knowing what the moistures were and whatnot. But I'm gonna guess, if I had to guess right now, I'm gonna say somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 155 to 160 bushel total yield, because what was on the home farm here and the 145 acre farm down the road, I won't say sucked, but was below average, but better than I thought it would be, as dry as it was. And some of the stuff on the farther away farms that got more rain was pretty good, so that made up for it. So basically, if we can average somewhere between 150 and 160, I'll take it. Anywheres, you know, last year, being the wet year, everything sucked. 48 to 50 pound test weight. I can't even remember what we averaged. 2018, I think we averaged 174 bushels, so yes, we're going to be down from that, but that was also an exceptional year. Normally, if I can get somewhere in the 165, maybe even pushing 170, that's pretty good. So if we're 155 to 160, I'll take it for the kind of year we had. So I'll probably just call this a video. It's getting lengthy, so give us some thumbs up, all those good things. Subscribe if you haven't, so you can watch our glorious journey of screw ups, good things, bad things, all that stuff. So, and ring the bell, then you'll know when we do these.